Video number 3 for those that are playing bass for the first time, the C major scale. It's going to sound like this. Now, the reason I want to do that, several reasons. First of all, disciplines your fingers. And moving now gets all the fingers over here working, moving now, and it also means nice interactivity, getting the two hands working together. You'll notice my thumb is not very visible. It's sort of slightly behind the bass guitar's neck, so it's not over the top. It's sort of over here. And you'll notice when I'm playing as well, check how much my thumb moves. Gonna get ready? Notice the thumb might have pivoted a bit or just slightly rocked or rolled rather on the back of the neck, but it didn't do that. So that's not acceptable. So that little nervous caffeine deprived twitch there is wrong. Okay, get your caffeine under control and keep your thumb steady. That's what you want. Now on the scale itself, the C major scale is going to be your do re mi scale that you might have remembered from primary school. Okay, and I'm going to guide you through it now, focusing more on your fretting hands. You're going to get nice up close and personal. Please make sure you use the same finger notation that I'm using over here. And remember that if you go to 5-string bass, the extra 5th string would be more or less where my pen is now. So my pen is meant to be simulating the 5th string. We're not going to play him yet. We'll get there later. Okay, so 4 strings for now. You're starting at fret number 8. Middle finger, finger number 2 is presently at fret number 8. Should sound like this. Next up, pinky goes to fret number 10. So you're going to first have fret number 8. Fret number 10. We're now finished with the 4th string. We come down to the 3rd string, fret number 7, 1st finger, 2nd finger, pinky. Let's put those together. And if we call out the frets, fret 8, 10, next string, 7, 8, 10. And next up on the 2nd string, we're going to go fret 7, 9 and 10. Also, please notice the use of the pinky. Please get your pinky moving from day one. It's a very weak finger for everyone, so we need to get the pinky as strong as soon as possible. So here we go, C major scale with me on the count of 4, nice and slow. 2, 3, 4 and... And now we're going to go backwards. 2, 3, 4. We got that. Now, when playing this as well, we want to get a technique called legato. Legato means the notes ring. So this is staccato. Okay, this is a staccato demonstration. The notes didn't ring, and this is a legato demonstration. Where the notes ring as long as possible. Try and keep the silences between the notes sort of as little as possible, and ideally no silent gaps. So go for maximum legato, and also make sure that at no given time do you hear 2 strings at the same time. So if you hear this, you can hear that didn't sound good. Watch out for that. So your guidelines, 1 finger per fret for the C major scale, starting at fret number 8. Finger 1's in fret 7, 2's in 8, 3's in 9, pinky's handling fret 10. And that's pretty much it. I also want you to learn how to play it at a different place. Now this is interesting with a guitar and bass guitar as well. Guitars and bass guitars give you the same notes at different places. Check this out. That sounds exactly like this here. That's because this note, C, which you would have learned from the previous video, video number 2, that is C and that's C. It's the same pitch. This is unique to guitars and bass guitars and doesn't happen on pianos. So if you were to play the same scale now from fret number 3, exactly the same scale, exactly the same notes, Your fret numbers starting on the third string would go 3, 5, second string, 2, 3, 5, and finish off on first string 2, 4, 5. So I want you to practice the scale here too. So you're going to go through with me, up and down this time, 2, 3, 4, and back. And then obviously build up with speed. So your target speed would be something like this. And there you have both. So try and play both scales. The one over here will obviously be a bit more of a stretch because the frets are physically wider than this, narrow, wide. So it's a nice way to get your hand used to stretching. Nice way to get used to playing higher on the guitar as well. Good exercises, and it trains the ear to associate the major scale sound. Later we'll cover the minor scales and a whole lot of other things, but let me know how these 3 videos went. Drop me a WhatsApp, say hi, and we'll chat soon. Have an awesome day. Thank you. Bye.